همین یه حرکت باعث شد من بمیرم.
Coming back, quick.
همین یه حرکت نمیمد تو میمرد.
You fucking
Got him.
revive him.
Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Subaruski here. Today I'm bringing you a new video in which I'm going to be showing you guys and telling you guys the best way to use the shotguns, how to get better at them, and what is the best and most efficient way to play them. This is going to be a guide video that's going to apply to only pump action shotguns. What I mean by that, I mean we're going to be talking about how to improve your playing style and how to play shotguns like the HSO, BY-15 and the KRM. I'm gonna be making a separate video on talking about the burst shotguns, fully automatic shotguns like the Echo for example, because they work a little bit different since you don't have to wait for another round to get chambered before shooting, therefore making the movement and playstyle way different compared to the pump shotguns we're gonna be talking about today. So before we get into the talking points and me telling you what to do, how to do, and showing you how it's done, I just want to ask you very nicely and quickly, please subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, like the video, and hey, hit the notification bell while you're at it, I would really appreciate that. And please go down to the comments down below and tell me what you think about the new meta, because the shotgun meta is slowly fading out since the nerf that it got from last season. Because last season we used to be way more dominant, and I've seen way more people using SMGs, so please let me know in the comments down below if you use now SMGs more than shotguns or what your opinion on that is. With that said, let's get right into the talking points. So, the first thing you have to know when shotgunning is when to use your shotgun. What I mean by that, especially the nerf that the shotguns had recently this season, you know when to actually use a shotty because they don't have the best range. Especially if you're using something like a KRM. If you're using HSO, you have good movement, you can live with that range a little bit, but it's still way different than it was before. You usually want to have your shotgun as your secondary weapon and not as your main weapon, because the shotgun won't be able to kill someone when there's someone further away on longer ranges. You want to rely on an AK or a sniper rifle on those ranges, so make sure you think before you start shooting someone with a shotgun. And that's why I encourage you guys, and I think the best class for shotgun play is the ninja class. Why? Because with the ninja class you can close distance and you can make cool shots, like you can see in my video where I just grapple next to somebody. While grappling onto them I just one-tap them with HSO. But yeah, that's why ninja class is the best class for shotgunning, because you can not only close distance way faster through grappling hooks, but most importantly you can choose when to start your engagement most of the times. Because if you have that silenced equip, which you get while upgrading your ninja class, enemies will not hear you or see your footsteps on the minimap, giving you the perfect opportunity to hide and sneak up to them and choose the perfect moment to engage the fight, giving you the opportunity, if you play it right, to one-tap somebody and then finish off the squad by moving around quickly and silently. So, since I told you how you want to use shotguns, we're gonna be telling you now how you should play the shotguns. The thing is with shotguns is that in the game in general, if you aim at a certain spot in Call of Duty Mobile from your hip fire and you go close to a wall for example, you're gonna notice that the shots don't line up in close range with your crosshair. Which is because when you get close, the barrel actually is a little bit to the bottom left where the crosshair edge. Meaning that if you're gonna be fighting close range, which is what you're gonna do with shotgun, that if you actually only hip fire, sometimes your shots will not hit where your crosshair is. That's why you see me quick scoping the shotgun. Not only that's why, but also because of the reason that you get more bullets per accuracy, so your shots are going to be more accurate, and you can just be a little bit faster, canceling a small percentage of that sprint to fire delay if you quick scope fast. Because sometimes in COD Mobile, when you just press the shoot button of the shotty out of the sprint, it takes longer than if you would just quick scope with a nice shotgun build. So therefore I play ADS shotgunning. And lots of people ask me, how do I play like that with the shotgun ADS so fast? The key to that is a setting that I use while playing with the shotguns and COD Mobile in general, which I love and have been doing ever since I started playing with the iPad. Which is play, tap and hold to ADS. If you're gonna go to your settings, you can choose many options like tap to ADS, double tap to ADS and other stuff, but the best option is tap and hold to ADS. Why? Because if you tap and hold to ADS, it's way easier to quickscope and let go faster compared to having to tap your aiming button with your finger once to aim in and once to aim out. The tapping, just quickly hold it for half a second, let it go, and it's done. That's why the setting is so good, and that's why you should try out the setting if you're playing more than 2 fingers, because even when I was playing a 4-finger claw on my phone, I used to do that, and it is deadly, and it's the best setting you can have, in my opinion. So, next talking point is going to be movement. The thing about shotguns and pump action shotguns is they're not only deadly if they work properly and you're close enough, but also between your shots you can slide around and have good movement, making yourself way harder to hit while you chamber the next round to deliver another load of damage. What I mean by that, the best way to do that is right before you shoot, you want to slide towards somebody and jump. And in mid of the jump, when your jump starts, you want to quick scope into your shotgun, shoot, and then when you land, slide back into another slide and keep that chain moving. Because when you're in the air, you're gonna have enough momentum to take the shot, and while you're engaging into the chamber animation, you can go back into the slide. That's why you want to jump and shoot mid-jump, that way you have, like, use all your time correctly and you can time it well enough to just slide into another jump and then just keep on doing that until you run out of ammo or kill everybody. That's the best way to use your movement and to play the shotgun, and that's how I do it in all my videos, so you guys can see. I slide, I jump, while going to the jump animation I shoot. That way the second I'm done shooting I'm gonna touch the ground and I can just slide into the next slide jump. That's the way to do it. And one thing you should never do with shotguns, unless there's very particular situations, is drop shotting. Why? Drop shotting has been nerfed in Call of Duty Mobile since a few seasons now. Well, quite a long time actually, now that I remember. Because drop shotting used to be meta, you used to be able to slide jump out of it instantly, now you can't anymore. The movement is different than it was before, and drop shotting is just not efficient because when you drop it takes way long to get out of that position. It's just not worth it making yourself on a mobile target by drop shotting. Another thing about shotgunning is it's not only movement and timing, but also you have to think smart. You don't want to push onto an open field because you'll be very vulnerable while playing shotgun, even though you're basically going to be like a glass cannon, which means you're going to be able to deliver lots of damage and you have lots of potential to destroy people. You're going to be glass cannon. Why? Because you're very effective, but only at one thing, that's going to be close range. So in order to minimize you getting fucked up, basically, is when you play shotgun, try to use cover. Try to move next to cover, that way if you're getting shot from a distance you can hide in there. Or if you're fighting in close range, maybe use a tree to slide between the reload animation and just pop out, slide up, jump, slide back behind the tree while you're reloading your shotgun, and just keep on doing that. Use your surroundings, that's very important. That's as important as mastering your movement, mastering your surroundings while you're playing the shotgun. And another thing, if you're trying to push someone with a shotgun and you don't know if the enemy has a shotgun or not, or a close range weapon, and you know their location, they're waiting for you, don't be shy of using your tacticals. What I mean by that, please use your smoke grenades and concussions. Smoke grenades and concussions are very good friends of yours, especially if you want to play aggressive and use the shotty. What I mean by that, if someone's waiting you for you in third person, they might have the peek on you, of course, and they might have the advantage. And if they're good enough, they can just cancel out your push by shooting you while you're pushing them. Or to avoid that, make sure to use smoke grenades to smoke off angle so they don't see you coming, or just concuss the fuck out of them and then just push them where they cannot move. So please do that. Our last tip for today is gonna be your best friend and mod while playing shotgun is gonna be, of course, always the slider mod. Why? Because the slider mod is just OP. Not only you can slide longer and further and faster, but also every time you slide while having slider mod equipped onto a gun that you're holding in your hand, you get one more bullet back into your gun, which basically means you're gonna have infinite ammo, never have to reload if you have that mod equipped onto your shotgun. So, if you find that mod, pick it up. It is the best thing you can put onto any shotguns. But yeah guys, that's been it for today's video talking about lever action and pump action shotguns. If you enjoyed it and you're new around here, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you're looking for any good shotgun builds, I just uploaded a video before this one, basically yesterday, of me using the one-tap build I've been using now for a while, using in tournaments. So if you need a good HSO build, make sure to check out that video. The build is in that video, and you can copy it and use it and tell me how it goes. If you have any questions or didn't make something clear, please feel free to go down to the comment section below and ask me anything. I will try to answer as many comments as I can, possibly and physically. But yeah, with that said, if you're new around here, please make sure to like and subscribe. Otherwise, I'm gonna find you in your lobby and I'm gonna one-tap you and your whole fucking family that's playing with you. And yeah, I wish every single one of you a beautiful day and hope to catch you next video. Until then, peace.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.